What's going on, guys? Moonlight150 here. Nothing really special for today, just another OU battle. I don't think really anything good happens in this battle, if I do believe. I did watch this battle a couple hours ago. Then I got distracted with some Xbox, and I said, oh wait, yeah, I need to go narrate that battle. It's been sitting in my editor. Anyway, so, this is against ItsSuperKook, and he's gonna lead off with a Whimsicott. And I mentioned that I hate Whimsicott with a burning passion. Especially this Prankster set, I believe it is. So he goes for that taunt. I can set up my rocks. He goes for the sub, and I'm going to go for that gyro ball to hopefully break the sub. And it looks like I do break the sub. Thankfully, so that means my Ferrothorn is definitely slower than a Whimsicott, and Whimsicotts are pretty fast, so yeah, gyro ball is going to do a lot of damage. So he sees that substitute's not going to be really working that well, and the taunt's still going, so he's going to send out his Heatran. Obviously take another Gyro Ball because I don't have anything on this Ferrothorn to hit a Heatran with, or Whimsicott for that matter. Gyro Ball does almost nothing. Taunt's worn off, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to switch out. Don't want to send up the rocks even if I'm going to be faster than this Heatran, which I doubt I am. So I'm going to send in Starmie to take the overheat. And sadly Starmie is not going to take that well. He's going to get down to 86 HP. Yikes. So, Heatran is definitely going to knock out the Starmie pretty early, but he's going to actually retreat his Heatran, fearing the Surf. Send out his King, which is his Jellicent, which I was just playing stupid. I just knew I should have seen that coming. And this is what I get for not writing down team. I have yet to actually get that into effect where I actually write down a team beforehand. I should really do that. It could probably help a lot of predicting. Anyway, so I do go for that Thunderbolt. Does more than half, which is really nice to see. If I was faster, I would have been able to take out this Jellicent, but it turns out to be faster, so it's definitely not a defensive set, it's more of an offensive set, probably. My Jellicent is a defense lead set, so I'm only used to the low speed of that. So he gets his leftovers, goes back to over half health. I'm going to bring back in Claymore to use that all-important Power Whip. But of course he sees as another opportunity to stall me out, but he goes out to Tentacruel instead of Heatran. But I actually send up the rocks. I don't know if I was predicting or I just really wanted to send up the rocks. Even if he did send out Heatran, I would just retreat after the rocks. But he turns out to be a rapid spinning Tentacruel, which is pretty common, I guess. But Tentacruel nowadays doesn't really have rapid spin to get rid of those rocks in OU. But thankfully, some Iron Barbs takes in. Then I'm going to go for that Power Whip. All-important Power Whip. And surprisingly, this does a heck of a ton, and because it's a crit, I almost take it out. But he's going to get some back, gonna get some HP back from his Black Sludge. And it's gonna be another Stallfest. As you can probably tell, I'm gonna be the stupid, predictable, and I'm gonna go for another Power Whip as he sends out Heatran now. Because he obviously doesn't want to take another Power Whip that would knock out Tentacruel. So I'm just gonna go for that predictable Power Whip. He's gonna resist that very nicely. So this Ferrothorn is just getting blocked everywhere. So I decided to retreat before the obvious overheat. But I guess he predicted me to switch out, but he wanted to hit with neutral, so he goes for the Earth Power instead of the Overheat, just in case I brought something that resists Overheat better. Which really I don't anymore since Starmie's gone. And Earth Power returns that crit, and I wish I knew how much this Earth Power would have done without that crit. Because now Reuniclus is going to go down without doing absolutely anything. So that's pretty sad. So I'm going to bring, because I need some hacks on my side, so I'm bringing Haxorus. And I'm just going to, let's see, he's going to actually withdraw. I don't know if he's fearing the Earthquake, which I am going to do, actually. In comes it in Towers. It's going to go for that Earthquake, and it's going to do a lot to this Conkeldurr here in a second. Because, you know, Conkeldurrs don't like Earthquakes. Because it's a crit, that's why. So I am bringing the hacks now. Guys, that's what my Haxorus does, he brings the hacks. I'm gonna go for that Outrage to knock out Conkeldurr, so this is the payback for Reuniclus. Conkeldurr doesn't get to do anything just because my Reuniclus didn't get to do anything. So he's gonna bring in that Troll Whimsicott again, and I'm gonna speed this power up, because this is... If you remember a while back, I had a battle with a Whimsicott. Actually, it's the exact same situation. My Haxorus versus a Whimsicott, substituting every time. So it's just a repeat of that. And I just had to speed it up because it would have been almost a 10-minute video with this. I shrunk it down to 8 minutes because speeding up the substituting and outraging. The only difference between this and the last one where I had the Whimsicott stall with BRB kicking babies is he didn't have Leech Seed and Encore going on. It was more Substitute, and I don't even remember. So it's just going to be a lot of substituting, lots of Leech Seeding. I should have switched out, but maybe I wouldn't have the same outcome of Haxorus and Whimsicott if I did switch out. So I'm just going to constantly go for that Outraging, hoping that all of his HP gaining, he wouldn't have enough for a sub, but of course every time he uses the sub, he just barely has enough to make the sub. Actually, it looks like he can do another one with that kind of, but I finally snap out of my confusion, go for another Outrage. Hopefully gonna... Actually, yeah, this is the point of the match where I thought, okay, he won't have enough after he gains slight Leech Seed and Leftovers, but I turn out to be wrong. As you will see here, he's gonna go for that Encore instead of a sub. So I'm gonna go for the Outrage, and that will not kill him. Actually, wait, that does. Oh, I miscounted. Anyway, that part went by faster than I thought it would. Never mind. So anyway, that's finally done. Gonna bring back normal speed here. He's gonna send in his Virizion. I'm gonna switch out saying I don't want to take a Leaf Blade or Close Combat or anything. So I'm gonna send in Staraptor to resist whatever he's gonna send out, but he actually goes for the Sword Dance Predicting, or maybe he thought he can take whatever hits Haxorus can send out. But that wouldn't really work out if I was faster and was able to get a 2-hit on him. Anyway, I go for Brave Birding everything. And Virizion's not going to take that as it's ×4 super effective. So Bird of Prey does take out that Virizion one foul swoop. Gonna take a lot of recoil from that and Life Orb, but thankfully I'm still in the green bar of health. He's gonna send in his Heatran, wall me out and maybe hit me with like an overheat. But I'm gonna go for that Close Combat because I am faster. Close Combat is not gonna be appreciated by that Heatran. Or Coldran as he likes to name it here. Oh, it's so funny. Because it's the opposite. Ha ha ha. So, Close Combat does take out Heatran. Why is this thing moving so slow? I missed the super speed. Anyway, he's going to send out his Jellicent now. And I'm just going to Brave Bird everything because, you know, that's what Staraptors do. That's what any Pokemon that can learn Brave Bird does. It just Brave Birds everything. So that will be enough to take out Jellicent. Going to take some massive recoil damage. And then Life Orb recoil. So I have enough for one more Brave Bird or maybe 2 more of other moves. But he's going to send in Tentacruel. He's going to have absolutely no health, so Brave Bird everything, and that will be the game. So, Staraptor for the win, apparently. So, good game, SuperKook. Make sure everyone to like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. So, I will see you on the next battle. Bye. It's a little early. I gotta talk for 5 more seconds. Bye.